Hi, you guys. Blythe Whealy here on the red carpet. Really exciting to talk with you early on this morning. But we're on the Ballard Spahr red carpet, so super pumped. But who we have standing here with me today, we have Phil McGraw and we have Teresa. And it's really exciting because their film we're going to be talking about is 8 Seasons of Art. So Phil, we're going to start with you. How did this story idea come out? What parts of it were you like, okay, I know this has to be a making of something?
Yes. Hi. My name again is Philip. I wanted to share a story about the art community that certain communities representation is not being showcased. And I heard a master artist by the name of Tukumba Aiken speak, and I was so filled with passion and focused from the words that he was sharing that I had to create a documentary about art, artists and variations of artists and what they're doing in a community to, showcase their beauty and love for the community to uplift it. So I had to do it.
So it's really neat too. Okay, so let's dive in so that our viewers know even more so just on the concept of what this was. So 8 seasons of art. What kind of really goes into that? What is the goal? What do you want people to get out of seeing your piece?
Yes. So 8 seasons of art. 8 is the just the symbol of infinity, just ever going, everlasting abundance. And I just want people to know that everyone is an artist. Any point in your life, any conditions that you may live in, you have an opportunity to use art as a vehicle to heal yourself, to heal others, and to also create opportunities for yourself to make beauty, to make things grow where life it really doesn't have that light on it, but you could do that.
Yeah, that's so awesome. Well, let's talk about kind of just you guys, since both. Like, how did you go about bringing Teresa onto this project? What did that look like for you guys to dive into this together?
Yes.
How about let's start with Teresa,
Absolutely.
and then we're gonna come back to you, Teresa. How did you come aboard?
Well, thank you. It's really cool to be here. I definitely came on board just because I saw a vision in an artist who was there for the community and really wanted to participate and lift up the struggle of artists. And I thought I can get behind that. And so I just have a background in project management and said, let's go. And we figured the journey out together.
So that's awesome. Well, it's something that I thought was interesting as well. Teresa was telling me that, of course, the writing for her really came about after you kind of had everything in together, and you guys were looking at this piece and being like, how can we make this? What story can we make come out of this? So what did that look like as you guys sat down? What was that journey? Maybe did it change from beginning to end?
It definitely changed. We had people that was unfortunately unable to continue moving forward, but we both looked at certain clips and we thought that this should be highlighted more. Definitely kind of focusing on what this artist is saying because it helps narrate the journey of the artist that we're showcasing in the film and just the summary of it and the direction. So just coming together, continuing to like piggyback on our thoughts and just grow from there.
Well, awesome. This question is for both of you. So this premiered August 30th, so not too long ago, even though the weather is starting to, we know it's coming, the dreaded W season. But as we look at this weather and we see that this film just premiered not that long ago, what was that like for both of you? We'll kind of go back and forth, but we'll start with you, Phil. What was that like getting to see your film premiere on August 30th? How did people receive that?
It was August 30th is the day I was born. It was my birthday. So it was incredible for the community to come. It was spectacular. It was really beautiful. Thank you, Teresa, for coming and assisting in that. It was live. Most of the artists came. They did a piece afterwards. They were sharing some of their artwork with the community, and a lot of people got to know each other. It was a networking event. It really was a community networking event, upliftment, powerful, and just full of love. And that's what I really envisioned in creating this piece, because that's what art does. You go to art galleries, you go to films. So it starts dialogue. It shows an appreciation to one another.
That's awesome. Well, Teresa, we'll come to you with the same question. So August 30th, what did that look like to finally see your piece, on the big screen?
It was a really gratifying experience to see the piece come to life and be on a big screen. We had it at the Wilder Center in St. Paul, and it was just a beautiful space. There was so much food, so much fellowship happening, and in the wake of, even hard times in life, you can make something beautiful. And I think that's really lifted up in this piece, too.
That's so nice. Well, for you guys, now kind of just even looking at the Twin Cities Film Fest, getting to have this film here in the festival, what was that like to kind of get that news that this film was going to get to premiere here? or not premiere, get to play here. You know, we get to keep showing this one and getting to see more people experience your film.
Yeah. It was humbling. I was really, I was surprised. I was thankful because it's another community. It's more eyes that is learning more about different communities in Minnesota, and I am just excited. I'm humble, and again, this encourages me to continue creating artwork because it's good to be recognized. It also is good to share other people's work because really, what this piece is about, it's sharing what artists are doing in the community that deserves the spotlight. So yes, happy to do that.
So as we look at the future, what is that like for both of you guys? Do you have anything that you want to start working on, or are you like, how can we keep pushing this film?
Yeah.
We'll start with Teresa and we'll come back to you.
I think we're definitely excited that we kind of built a community through making this film. There's so many artists that have come together and have done other collaborations. Even I'm interested in becoming even more of an artist after this. And so I think that's really a cool thing. So eventually everything connects. The people who worked on this will connect again. And I think it's going to be great. You might see more.
And then same question back to you, Phil.
Yes. I'm just excited. This built a community. So I want to learn more, and I want to give more, and I want to meet more people, and I just want to give myself. So I'm hoping that this is what this opportunity is creating for myself, and just encouragement that continue to learn and be appreciative.
So as we talk about the development of this, was there something that was maybe on set that you're like, wow, we're for sure going to use this? Did you have something that kind of changed maybe throughout the filming that you're like, wow, we need this?
I went to a lot of open mics, and with obviously from They're Okay, I was able to film when they were just sharing their piece, their open mic, their spoken word. So I had to include some of those pieces because it was so organic. It was so raw. It was a piece of them that they probably wouldn't be able to duplicate if the camera was directly in their face and I told them that I was doing it. But it was really good. So just seeing that their raw feel of just they're in their space, they're out of their head, and they're just in their art form. And I believe that's what brings to life this film.
And then Teresa, same thing to you, like throughout kind of that process of, that deep dive, what did you see maybe that changed your perspective? Was like, hey, we need to, heighten the awareness of this or show this in some case.
Yeah, I think not only did we see people evolve on camera as they were doing this, but I think we also changed as people who became artists to do this work. And so that was really surprising. And so when you do art, you're never the same. It's kind of like this transformational experience. And so I think that was the really surprising piece. And people are continuing the work.
Well, both of you guys, this has been so fun. Of course, getting to have this film shown here, you guys being here on the red carpet, just the full experience. But it was so nice meeting you guys. But again, this is Phil McGraw and Teresa Nix, and their film 8 Seasons of Art. So make sure you check it out. But otherwise, you guys have a great rest of your time at the film festival. It was so nice meeting you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, take care.
Take care.